mga tiyan. Hindi natitinag sa bawat hamon ng mundo. Katotohanan ang aking aramas, di ako magpapatalo. Teacher mag-reacts, galit sa kasinungalingan. Sa bawat salita, bumubulusok ang katotohanan. Walang palusot, walang takas sa mali. Ako'y revolusyonaryo sa harap ng mga salbahe. Bawat reaksyon, may init at apoy. Sa bawat
Yon, welcome back sa Teacher Mark Reacts. Ang pag-uusapan natin ito, isang controversy na nadadawit si Martin Romualdez. Okay. Ito ang pagbibigay, no? Ang pagbibigay niya ng hindi ko alam kung 2 million, no, US dollars o 1 million US dollars sa Harvard lang naman as a donation. Okay? This is with Harvard Crimson, okay? Ang sabi kasi rito, Martin G. Romualdez, the Speaker of the Filipino House of Representatives and the nephew of the former Filipino dictator Ferdinand Marcos, has committed 2 million US dollars to endow the Filipino-Tagalog preceptor's position at Harvard, according to a source familiar with the matter who spoke, okay, on the condition of anonymity. Ano ba yung preceptors? Natin na Oh, teacher. So, teacher position? Para nagbigay siya ng 2 million. Okay? US dollars para ilagay sa teacher position. Sino? Okay? At Harvard? According to a source. Okay. Romualdez, first cousin of Marcos' sons Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos, is currently President of the Philippines. The news was first reported late last month by Phil-Am, a magazine for Filipino Americans, which reported that Romualdez had donated 1 million to the position. Phil-Am reported that Romualdez was identified as the donor to the attendees at an April dinner. He attended at the home of Geraldine Acuña, Sunshine 92, a Filipino-American member of the Harvard Board of Overseers, the university's second highest governing body. In March, Harvard, okay, yung pagtatalaga ng Harvard, announced it would allocate 1 million fund to fund 3 preceptors in Filipino Tagalog. So, ang nangyari, no? Siya yung nagbigay ng budget, no? Nagbigay ng budget para doon sa mga teachers ng Filipino. Wow. Saan galing yung pera? Ay, sorry. Saan galing? Baha sa Indonesia and Thai, making the first time in university has offered instructions in Tagalog, the fourth most spoken language in the US. Abay, talaga ba? But funding for the preceptor's position wasn't guaranteed as to last longer than 3 years until Romualdez pledge. Okay. So, pang 3 years lang. Ngayon, ang ginawa ni Romualdez, nagbigay siya ng donation. Abay, busilak naman talaga. Jonathan Palumbo, a Harvard spokesperson, and James Robson, a director of Asia Center, both declined to comment on the donor's identity. Siyempre, tago natin. Kasi nga, it will create talks. no? Kasi nga, the Speaker of the House, and how did you amass 1 million US dollars? Tanong ko lang naman, paano? Where did you get the money? Citing a policy not to comment on individual donations to school. So it did happen. Okay? Harvard is excited to offer our students opportunity to study Filipino, blah, 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 blah. A representative for Romualdez did not respond for multiple requests for comments. Okay? Ito. The film article was posted August 29 and published August 31 by Filipino news site Inquirer.net. According to Christina D.C. Pastor, the article's author, but just a day later, okay, Inquirer.net deleted the article. So hindi natin makikita na yung article sa Inquirer because, no, alam naman natin. Ito. The CEO of the Inquirer group of companies which own Inquirer.net is Sandy Prieto Romualdez, the sister-in-law of Martin Romualdez. Okay. Okay. Kaya pala malakas sa Inquirer. Okay. Sandy Prieto Romualdez could not be reached for the comment. And Abel Alunday, the editor-in-chief of Manila Bureau of Inquirer.net, did not respond to requests for comments. Siyempre, tahimik na lang, di ba? Reneta Siria Cruz, former U.S. editor of Inquirer.net, wrote an email to the Crimson that he resigned from this position, blah, blah, blah. Ito, critics have accused Romualdez's father for illegally amassing wealth during the Marcos rule, but Romualdez denied such claims, saying that 2016 his father wasn't a crony of Marcos. If your father wasn't a crony of Marcos, how did you get 1 million US dollars? Tanong lang naman. Diba? Tanong lang naman, where did you get the money to fund it? Romualdez is currently implicated in an American litigation that alleged he was offered bribes. Gagi, hanggang sa Harvard. Hanggang sa Harvard nakasulat. Gagi, akala ko sa ano lang sa newspaper lang yun. Romualdez is currently implicated in American litigation that alleges he was offered bribes by a Japanese entertainment company to pressure the Supreme Court of the Philippines to side with them in a business dispute involving a Manila casino. Harvard. A representative for Romualdez did not respond. Okay. Okay, so tapos din. Ang nagsulat nito, si Rahem D. Hamid and Elias D. Shisgal. Basta yun na yun. Basta thecrimson.com. Ngayon, ba't tayo dito sa kabila? This is positively Filipino. Okay? So, kahit dito parehas, no? That is, yung that time, no? 1 million US dollars is 56 million pesos. Saan galing yung 56 million pesos na yun? No? So, punta tayo dito sa baba. So, it's almost the same, no? Kung ano yung nakasulat dun sa sa kabila. Tayo sa baba. Tara! Christina D.C. Pastor. Imelda. Basta pastor talaga eh. Medyo may sapi talaga yung mga pastor eh. Parang yung kay Colonel Pastor. O yan, dito naman, Christina Pastor. O, Imelda Marcos nephew funds Harvard New Tagalog Language. So, babasahin natin to. A nephew of Imelda Marcos, late Philippine dictator Ferdinand Marcos Sr. has given a generous gift to Harvard University funding its new Tagalog language course according to the source connected to Harvard University. The university, through a Harvard spokesman, declined to disclose the donor's identity. The PhilAm was informed that Harvard does not discuss the terms or specifics of the individual. So pupunta tayo sa baba. Okay? Ito. A Harvard alumnus who was present at the dinner confirmed that transpired during the dinner. About 20 to 30 people attended, and some of them were told that Romualdez made a $1 million donation to fund the Filipino language course. Yes, the speaker was the donor. The alumnus who declined to be named told the PhilAm that we were told not to share information. I found that very suspicious. If they are doing something without any nefarious intent, then why make it so secretive? Ang tanong dyan, no? Hindi ba parang parehas to dun sa something that transpired before? I think it is almost the same doon sa Duran-Duran issue. Okay? Remember, doon sa Duran-Duran issue ang sinabi sa kanila, don't bring phones, don't bring cameras, no? Just enjoy. We have the roving camera and don't tell it to public. Okay? That we are having a celebration sa Duran-Duran. Diba? Parang ganun yung balita dati, diba? Nang bawal ipagsabi. Pero may mga nag-leak. And if this is for the betterment or the promotion of our language to the Harvard University, bakit may tatago? Kung yan ay funded ba naman ng government, why not? Diba? Why not? Tell it to the public that the government funded it because it promotes our culture, our dialect, the Filipino language to the Western country. Bakit secret? Diba? Bakit masyadong tinatago? Oh. Martin Romualdez is Speaker of the House of the Philippines. When asked for the comment on the donation, Romualdez office sent a PhilAm press release last April that confirmed the dinner gathering but did not comment on the donation. Romualdez had also spoken at Harvard Kennedy School, blah, 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 blah. The teaching of Tagalog, okay, Romualdez is the youngest, okay, son of Benjamin Kokoy Romualdez, Imelda Marcos' younger brother. The Philippine Commission on Good Governance or PCGG established after the ouster of the dictator Ferdinand Marcos Sr. in 1986 has recovered assets worth $3 billion that it claims were illegally obtained by the Marcos family. According to the PCGG, Martin's father, Benjamin, was conduit for Marcos to acquire substantial shares in major electric company like Meralco, using sinister strategies, underhand maneuvers. There are also outstanding civil cases against the Romualdez family related to the family's assets in banking, mining, Meralco, newspaper publishing. Ted Ruben Carranza, a New York-based lawyer and a former commissioner at the PCGG. There is obviously something wrong if it is true that Harvard accepted donation from families of dictators who are corrupt. Hindi sa akin ang galing yun, ha? Whether for teaching Filipino or any other course, Carranza told PhilAm. Martin Romualdez, okay? has long been considered one of the Philippines' wealthiest political leaders according to his own disclosure to the government with substantial holdings in the Philippine media company. While the Philippine donation to Harvard has caused barely a ripple with no other news reporting on it so far, a previous donation to another Boston area university at the heights of Marcos martial law regime was met with public criticism and media coverage. Okay, so it did happen before during Marcos regime, no? Sa Boston naman. And tinuligsa. But this one, lahat tahimik. Lahat yung mga media na nag-ulat, pinatahimik. Diba? Okay. Isang malaking katanungan yan, no? What's the motive of the 1 million US dollars? Okay? And isa rin, who funded it? Si Tamby ba or the government? Diba? Kasi 1 million US dollars or 56 million pesos is not a small amount. Diba? It's not a small amount. It's, if you give that, it's not for gratitude alone. Or, ito yung nakikita ko. No? Di ba nadawit siya sa isang anomaly? Di ba? About doon sa Okada. Now, he is thinking to bounce back. No? Bounce back with that anomaly kasi nga nadawit yung pangalan niya by making a donation. And I think ito nakikita-kita ko lang ha. He did intend to use this fiasco, no? Harvard, to redeem his name. Okay, syempre donation nga naman sa Harvard 'yan, 'di ba? Baka naman. And for Tagalog pa, that is that inspires people, no? Yung pagiging makabayan ng tao na 'yon. 'Di ba? Buti pa to, suporta sa Harvard pa. 'Di ba? Tapos promote pa yung wikang Pilipino, nakaka-proud. 'Di ba? It is a redemption doon sa kahihiyan na nangyari doon sa Okada. Okay? Pansiguro ni Mike Ross or ni Harvey Specter, sabi rito, Daniel Hardman chapter na siya. 'Di ba? So history repeats itself. Yeah. Diba? Siya yung visible na mag-donate? Yes. Anyway, no? Isa lang talaga tanong ko dyan eh. Saan galing yung 1 million US dollars? Okay, saan galing? I doubt it came from his own pocket or what. But anyway, no? Maraming salamat sa panonood and kakadating lang ni Simple Mind, no? I'll see you later with Atty. Libayan, okay? And syempre meron din tayo kay Atty. Claire, no? Huwag niyong kalimutan. So, ayun lamang guys. Maraming salamat sa panonood and I'll see you sa next live. This is Teacher Mark. Out. Bye-bye guys.
Ang boses ko'y matatag, katotohanan ang gabay sa harap ng mga malalakid. Walang kinikilingan, tapat sa bawat salita. Teacher Mark reacts, naghahatid ng wagas na talakayan. Walang bahid, walang bias, ang katotohanan ay aking armas. Sa bawat issue, ako'y laging nandyan. Critical thinking sa puso, isip ay laging big. Teacher Mark reacts, para sa bayan, walang kinikilingan. Bawat reaksyon may tapang at alap, pinatitinag sa harap ng mga agam-agam. Ang mga isyong pinapalakay aking sinisiyasat. Katotohanan na lang ang aking laging